Hey, hey, hey! Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. Nice to see you today, guys. And as usual, Stan is here, your friendly guy. We're having another dev stream today, just chilling, playing a little bit, but we gotta have a chill stream and a grand giveaway. Chill stream and very hot giveaway, hot and wet, just like in the jungle. So, what do we have today? As you know, we wanted you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And to talk about that, we've got a special guest tonight, a guy that is best for having a chill stream, Tofsla. Tofsla over here. Yep. Hey there.
Hello. Hello. Hi. I hope you hear me because I had no chance to check my microphone. So if you don't hear me, please.
So if you hear Tofsla, just spam in the comments. Yes. Tell us if.
And now they're going to spam like we don't hear him, even though they do hear me.
Okay. All right.
Amazing.
All
great.
Right.
Let's do this.
Yep. Great.
I love our today's backdrop because we can do like some kind of like shadow puppet cheater. I can do only a dog actually, but that works. I think.
Yeah, we've got a little bit different background today, but I guess what is more interesting for you
is what's behind this background, actually.
It's Moscow. Moscow. Usual evening, summer, Moscow, a very good city in the summer.
Actually, rather creepy outside because we have like all these like very tall business type of building.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It's all glass and concrete going up in the sky, and you feel very small near it.
I think if you ask us really well, we'll try to show you what's outside at some point during the stream.
Yeah, just being a good girl and good girls and boys. Asking
we have only one girl.
Okay, so what do we have? First of all, we had some milestones for subscribing to our YouTube. I think we can show.
We actually challenged you to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
And we set some milestone. I think I can go through this milestone because I was the one coming with this stuff. So we started with about 400,000 people, like 2 weeks ago. And look where we got. Like we started with some, at some point, we started with like, I mean, depending on how far you would go, we would add as much to our the next giveaway.
Adding more and more and more.
So we only started with 100 Loki, 100 Tears, and 100 Fenrir. But then, what happened? We went past
410,000. Yeah, we hit this number, and it added 100 Loki to the prize pool.
Then 415,000 plus
and plus 100 tier.
420,000.
That was the big milestone.
That was the big milestone that added plus 100 of each robot, and also this is why we today launched the community page.
Oh yeah, contest. This one. On all our regions, we launched a big community paint job contest. So if you want to participate, you can go to our social media, to Facebook, to any social media that is popular.
Depending on where you actually
on your region,
play.
Just
Vkontakte for Russia, like Line, I believe, for Japan, and so on.
And this time we wanted it to be a little bit different from usual. So you can choose one legendary pilot, choose his or her robot, and design a paint job for his or her robot in the style of this pilot, using his character or her character, abilities, outlook, so all the things that you know about it, use it.
But that's not it, yes?
Oh, yes.
Do you think they stopped like at this point? No, they went past it, so...
Oh my!
Let's get back to the screen.
Let's get back to the image and see what we are talking here about.
425,000 plus 100 Fenrir, plus 100 Fenrir, so this is a Russian word for 100. I still haven't switched to another language.
That's okay.
Entirely.
That's okay, comrade.
Yes, we're supposed to talk like this, and we're going to talk like this through the entire stream.
Okay,
so,
friends,
the next milestone, 430. Plus 100 Loki, as usual.
Yeah, plus 100 Loki. The next big milestone, though, was 435 subscribers. And here we had plus 100 Loki, plus 100 Tier and Fenrir, and mystery prize as well. And we didn't announce it yet.
Mystery prize, in our case,
we thought about it for a lot. There were different options, and we want to use some of them in the future. But as for now, we decided that we want to give you guys lots, and when I'm talking about lots, I mean like hell of a lots gold.
We'll get to it later. I think when we will sum up how much.
But
stuff
how
we can
much?
give,
Yes.
we're going to give away.
How
today.
much is lots in the terms of Stan? You will find it
We
later.
went a little bit symbolical with it, so. And I believe we actually went like just yet.
Yes.
We went through the last milestone,
yes, that's
440 subscribers, which added plus 100 Fenrir. So in the end, what we have about 1,400 robots to give away and
1,400 Ragnarok robots to give away and 435,000 gold. That's right, you've just heard it with your own
that's
ears.
a lot, comrade.
435,000 gold for you guys. Just thank you for being with us. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube. Thank you for being such cool people and players. We really love you and we want to share this love with you. So, how will it happen? How to participate? I'm pretty sure you're very interested.
I am actually.
My parrot Tofsla sitting here and
I'm not a parrot. I'm trying to create a dialogue between you and me.
okay,
So I'm your audience that is eager to hear what you're saying.
great. So to all of my audience, what should you do? If you want to participate, write hashtag WR. Yes, this hashtag WR Chillstream, your ID and your platform in the comments. When you are writing this thing in the comments, you will be able to get a random Ragnarok robot, 1 out of 1,400 Ragnarok robots, and we also give away we also will give away 1,000 gold to our 405 random comments.
But where
You can receive either a Ragnarok robot or 1,000 gold.
But there's like 30,000 more, right?
Oh, you've noticed?
Yes.
That's true. And that's our grand prize, our big giveaway. We decided, why should we stop there? You didn't stop when subscribing to our YouTube, so we shouldn't stop as well. And we placed a giveaway inside our giveaway.
Because we love giveaways and.
Because we can.
Yes.
No one can stop us. So guys, if you want to win 10,000 gold, during this stream, 3 happy winners will be able to get 10,000 gold each. This special giveaway will be announced in about half an hour or an hour, so during the stream, in some moment, we will tell you, alright guys, that's the moment. That's the moment, spam your IDs and your platform, spam WR Chillstream in the comments with your ID and platform, and we will choose among these people during this time 3 winners that will receive 10,000 gold. So if you want to be among them, watch the stream during all the time, watch it to the end, and you can be the lucky guy.
So basically we have like 3 layers in the giveaway, right?
Oh yeah, we need to go
we have
deeper.
robots, we have gold, and we have like more gold for 3 lucky people.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, basically robots on top of that.
Okay,
gold
that sounds,
and then special gold.
That sounds like super complicated, but in the end, all you have to do is actually just write
Actually, to
hashtag WR Chillstream, your ID and your platform, and that's it. And you enter like these 3 layers on the giveaway.
you just have to write it during the stream from time to time, because to enter the last one, you have to write it in a specific time.
So, okay, we took way too long with this, so I think you guys.
I think you got it. Yeah, I think you
so.
can handle it.
What are we
So
going to do today?
let's play a little bit. We had a new thing. We have pilots. We discussed them on our last dev stream with
2 weeks ago.
yeah, with Vadim and Sophie.
It was actually fun. I mean, if you want to go like learn
Check it out,
more
yeah.
about pilots, how they were conceived, how we came up with them, and so on and so forth. If you want to learn more about the lore, you should probably check it out because it's long. It's like about 1 hour long, but it's still pretty exciting.
It's
So
worth
check it
it.
out.
It's totally worth it.
And today, what we're going to do? Just
Today I
play
think
the game, right?
today we're gonna play a little game, just chill and give away stuff. By the way, important thing, all the prizes will be delivered next week. So don't be in a rush. Next week all the prizes will be delivered, don't worry. And as for now, let's jump into the game with pilots. What do we have here at Topslav?
What do we have here? Today I have assembled
Hangar, assemble.
I didn't come up with some like really great name with it. So basically, it's like 4 very sticky guys and 1 Fury. Sticky guys and Fury.
Sticky guys and Fury. Sticky guys, Fury.
Why are they sticky? Because, for example, there are 2 guys that are sticky in a good way. For example, Mender and Tyr. They stick to your teammates. They help them survive and so on. But these two are really annoying. They just stick to you and yeah, they follow you wherever you go. But actually, it depends on how you're going to play them.
Whatever you do.
Yes,
Loki will be there after you.
With Loki, I don't think that I'm going to stick with someone because I'm just going to run around. But at least it was some theme that I decided to follow. Like, they're sticky, they can be sticky, so that's why they're like, you know, like in Home Alone, like sticky bandits, wet bandits.
Yep. So, you know, your hangar looks like a joke. I mean,
yeah, it looks like a joke, right?
No. I mean, you know, this type of joke where if you have to choose 4 sticky guys or Fury, which paint job will you choose for your Fury?
Let's see, actually, I don't remember which paint jobs we have for Fury.
Just a joke.
I believe it would be lava because.
That is nice. Yeah, I like it. Black and red, like lava red.
You better not.
You better not mess with volcano.
Yes. But anyway, I don't have any gold for this particular.
All right. And what about pilots? Any special abilities?
Let's go through them. I'll try to be as brief as possible.
Okay.
None of them are maxed, but we can pinpoint some great examples here. Because, for example, for Mender, I have a skill on a pilot that pilots Mender. I have a skill called Deft Survivor that allows me to instantly recharge robot's ability upon reaching like a certain threshold. Like, for example, if I am beaten up enough, I can instantly use my skill once enough, not skill, ability. And heal up instantly.
Yeah, repair yourself.
Another one is a skill called Spy, which gives me increased speed but lowers my weapon damage. And this is the trade-off that I'm willing to take because when I'm playing Mentor, dealing damage, I mean, in some cases it might be a priority, but for me it's not because I'm trying to output as much heal as possible. Okay, and this additional speed allows me to get to my teammates as fast as possible.
And repair them. Repair. Okay.
And the last one is actually goes against my whole idea, my whole build, because it increases my damage when we have less beacons than our teammates, but at least it's nice to have.
Exactly. Yes. It's nice to have it.
And for Loki, I'll try to like speed it up a little bit, but
yeah, just in a nutshell, what you were aiming for.
In a nutshell, with Loki, I wanted to become as much of a nuisance as I can get, because I got 2 of my skills increase my speed. In certain cases, for example, Roadhog just increases my speed. Adamant Roadhog increases my speed when I'm behind in beacons, which is actually really helpful to get the moment back, to get the beacons to actually start being ahead.
All right.
And I also like Raider Mechanic allows me to repair a portion of my durability and keep pushing the beacons.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. I think we can take our hangar and just go straight into the game. And they will see using the robots and using your tactics. And you can explain it during playing with each of the robot when you just...
The point is, what I'm doing right now actually helps me remember what I have.
Okay.
Because this is the hangar that I don't usually run on my regular device, because I'm playing on Android, and this one is iOS. So I try to recreate what I have, but it's not entirely what I have. So I'll try to remember.
That's okay.
So for Blitz, I'm putting as much attention on damage and
vulnerability.
No. It's like my defense and so on.
Okay. So you want to be as tanky as you can?
I'm not sure if I'm going to be tanky with this build. I'm going to destroy as much people as possible.
Okay, sounds pretty good.
And with Tyr, I'm trying to repair as much as possible and also deal more damage with my Marcus.
All right.
And the last one is Fury. This build for Fury is actually takes a portion of my speed away, but gives me more survivability and more damage. For example, the skill called bounty hunter, increases my damage for 5 seconds every time I kill someone. So I'm going to like take one frag and then switch to another target and deal more and more and more damage.
Like a snowball.
Yes, pretty much.
Exactly. You know what? On our Facebook and Reddit, I've seen lots of comments and lots of guys experimenting with pilots and putting them on our old robots, on our like veterans, and giving them new life, new breath.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool actually finding new gameplay possibilities with even old robots and making them meta again.
The biggest one is probably Falcon at this point. People managed
That's
to
true,
turn it into an Uber shoots.
But actually, my favorite is different pilots on Rogatka. So did you know that you can just put a ghost ability on Rogatka, and yes, you won't be able to jump, but you will be very fast. Or you can put another one and you will heal each time you jump. And Rogatka jumps, well, pretty fast. So you will heal and heal and heal, and it's very fun. But actually, it's a little bit funny seeing old bots running very fast because they're not supposed to, and their legs not always are capable to run as fast as they should.
Yeah, because they are made on a very like old rails.
Yeah, when war robots were slower in general.
Yeah.
So tier, Loki, Fenrir, and new robots, they're very fast and they can run as fast as that.
It's actually an interesting fact that, for example, if we take our latest robots, Tyr, Fenrir, Loki, they're made on the entirely different technology and the way how they're animated. You can notice it when you just see
different
how they
animation.
walk. Yeah, they have different animation and different technology, how this animation actually is applied. So this allows us to make these animations like way smoother first and way more flexible. So
yes,
there's a lot going on behind the scenes for these new robots.
So,
shall we play?
Oh yeah.
Shall we?
We shall. Definitely.
I'm going to pick Beacon Rush, because why the hell not? And
because you've got an ability, one of your abilities for Beacon Rush.
My build is not very good for other modes, because I cannot take much from this like adamant line.
And during this time, during Topsla playing our little game and chilling,
I'll try to focus as much as possible. I'm not going to.
I will try to read the chat. As usual, it's running wild. Thank you guys, and invite your friends to watch our stream as well. After all, it's a possibility for you to win robots and gold, and for them as well. So if you want, invite your friends and invite your clanmates to watch the stream. Have some fun.
Okay, that was bad. Sorry.
That was fast.
That was
even
terrible.
faster than bad. And yeah, so watch the stream and have an opportunity to win gold and robots. So, Abdel M asks, hey, can you please tell me how can I tell you a few ideas for new robots? Abdel, first of all, you can always spam your ideas on our Facebook or in unofficial War Robots groups and on our official Reddit. I think that's the best place for spamming your ideas. We've got a special email as well. You can see it in our, actually you can look it up in our community pen job contest post. So if you want, Reddit or our email, you can choose. Thank you guys for the stream and giveaways, Tan and Team War Robots. You guys are really doing an awesome job. Thank you.
Thank you.
I
have no hands. Luke, no hands, Mom.
There is a Russian comment. I think that with all the changes and new modules and pilots, Mercury is the best robot. That's an interesting thing. We will see.
Actually, it's quite strong, and you can
true.
get a lot from Mercury. Should I spoil it? No, not yet.
I don't think, not yet.
Not yet.
Killswitch, Stan, do you play War Robots too? Yes, I do, not as much as I'd want to, because I don't really have much time, because there is job to do, talking to you guys, making videos, going through all
this
our
is
social
what
media.
they need me for.
But I try to do my best to play from time to time, to know what is meta and what is not, and what is going on.
Could I please die? No. Apparently not. I'm going to die. Or am I? Apparently so.
BenTube Gaming Malaysia asks, when will we ask you questions? You can do it right now if you want, so I'm reading the questions. Well, trying to read the question as usual.
Who just died? I did.
Who just died? Ba 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 ba. Who just died? Ba 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 ba.
Yes, it was me.
It was him. I found a question and then lost it, just like in a second.
Yeah, the chat is really, really unrelentlessly.
You
like,
guys are awesome.
quick.
Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. You're awesome. You're breathtaking. You're awesome. 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 Lots of dual. Stan, asks Soul Legacy. Why can't we just assign legendary pilots to any robot? Actually, well, 5 first legendary pilots have a special ability for one exact robot. But the reason you, legendary pilot, come into the game as actually he is in the game already, you might have heard Adrian Chong.
Well, snap! I'm going to die again. Sorry.
So Adrian Chong is in the game as a pilot. It was a really nice thing to work with. Our designers had a lot of fun, and we decided that for Adrian, we want to give him an ability that will be suitable for all the players. We want him to be as useful as he can be, as just in the real life. He helps, he spends lots of time going through Facebook and YouTube, helping other players,
Actually, he
veteran
has
players or young
has
players.
a really fitting lore to him.
Yes,
because,
yes, that's true. So
you've been working on it, right?
yeah. Well, that's true. I've been writing it. I've been writing Adrian's
In a few
story
words,
in the game.
what it is about?
It's about Adrian being a very good pilot, a very calm pilot, always knowing what he's up to, always knowing what he does, and being not just a pilot but a mentor, a tutor, a guy who wants others to know the things he knows. And I think this describes Adrian very well. He is the guy. And his ability can be used on any robot. It just makes any robot better. So
basically, it gives more damage to all weapons on all
weapons.
robots.
Yep, exactly.
It's simple, it's straightforward, but still it's...
And can be used on all robots, so suitable for any player in any league. So in the real life, in-game Adrian is very, very helpful. And that's what we were striving for when we designed him, both in the terms of story and in the terms of gameplay.
And it was a lot of fun to come up with these parallels between the real world and
little details
the
like
characters that we want to try to game.
having a sign just like his YouTube sign, YouTube logo, or making his own academy with a sign and all the uniform. And
if all goes well, we will actually all the pilots, the legendary pilots that we have in the game, they're going to have some kind of continuity in terms of like how their story will progress. So, for example, Adrian is as much of a character in our game as all the other pilots.
Yes,
so
Carl Rogers or any others.
No one knows yet where it will go. Actually, we have a couple of ideas, but it all depends on how you guys are going to meet the new pilots that we're going to introduce in 5.2, I believe.
5.2, yeah. During this summer, 5.2, new legendary pilots and an interesting story will come to our robots. What about Manny?
I hope he's next.
Yes. Well, actually, that's true. We really hope to introduce Manny as well, and I think he will appear in the game by day. Is there any new map soon? Not this year. We already talked about it during our last several streams. We want to work with other things, and we want to our maps. Most of them were designed when War Robots began, and it was 5 years ago, so they are pretty old. And it's good sometimes, but we want to tune them up, just to make a facelift, to make them really smooth,
to make them more like up to date.
Very beautiful. Yep, yeah, that's true. Up to date.
Could you please die? Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
Well, chat is running wild. Hey Stan, will Manny become a pilot? Just answer this question.
Hopefully so. Let's put it that way.
Hopefully so.
Because it's really cool to see how like players become something like enter the game as characters.
Yes, having their story connected to the real story.
A very different perspective.
If I win, I will play Russian anthem in public. How Devil says.
That's pretty bold, I'd say.
Yeah, actually, if you make a video of it and send to us, I think I will give you a personal prize.
I'd actually prefer them to play like War Robots.
War Robots, yeah, War Robots Anthem. So you know the main War Robots theme?
The one that plays in the main menu.
Yeah, in the main menu. So you can take it and play in the public, make a video with it. Actually, that sounds like a good contest.
Actually, yes, because we don't usually get any like kind of like a musical or lyrical content.
And it sounds very creative. Usually we are talking about making designs, paint jobs.
All right, okay, thank you.
Laserboard says, Stan, I like you and Topsla. We like you as well. Guys, you're breathtaking. We really love you. Yeah, I mean, this guy even dropped his phone to tell how much he loves you.
I'm playing on Fury, so it's not a big deal, but yes.
Going with this.
I'm going to die.
Chicken Overload asks, hey Stan, have you heard an idea about weapon paint jobs? Actually, yes, we've seen it on Reddit, we've seen it on Facebook, and we were talking about it as well with our game designers and designers, because if we have paint jobs for our robots in the game, having paint jobs for our weapons is a good idea. As for now, we try to experiment with it. We're not sure still. We are not sure about it. But you've seen the special looks, the special models of our dragon weapons during Lunar New Year.
And we're not going to stop there. Let's put it that way.
Exactly, yes. So it might be a big surprise, but we are not going to stop there, and just stay tuned and wait for it.
Okay, I have my last robot on me, like left. So I'll try to play as careful as possible because we're still pretty much ahead, and I have tears, so I'll try to do as much.
Tears.
Yes, I'll try to do as much as possible.
You should hear it. McKinsey Kid. I love how the dev and community team are very engaged with the WR community. Thank you. Thank you.
We're learning, guys.
We're trying our best, yes. How long is this stream going to be? I think like an hour, maybe an hour and like a half, something in between. So we don't want to be too long, but we want to just chill, play our best, and talk to you guys. Well, actually, that's the main thing.
As long as I don't tilt like way too hard, because it's hard. It's hard. Guys, please don't die. Please don't die, and please don't run away from me. Okay?
Logan Cornelison. Hey guys, just an idea. What if you make a campaign mode? We thought about it. Maybe fighting bosses or having just story, something like story mode. And I think the best implementation as for now will be in our arena mode or skirmishes. Skirmishes, yes. So in skirmishes, maybe we will make some kind of story mode or boss fight. We're not ready for a proper big story mode. Yeah, like a campaign campaign mode not connected to the main mode.
Because it takes like a lot of resources, and we're actually getting more and more comfortable with telling the stories. Like for pilots, it's like the first time we actually try to do something like this, because War Robots as a game was for 5 years without any resemblance of the story. So we're just like trying ourselves in telling the stories, and who knows where it will lead us eventually.
Yes, we definitely like it, and we want to continue. So
because we all love like story-based games, we've been playing them, lots of them when we were like children,
and we still do.
We still do actually. Yes. Like it's not like
actually, you know, if you ask me, one of my favorite things about games, and not just games, about movies, about books, is a good story. A good story for me can overcome other maybe not so good things like poor graphics or not very good gameplay. A good story always gets me.
Yes. But the thing is, you can tell a lot of great stories in multiplayer games as well.
Yes.
And this is actually quite an endeavor to take, I think.
Yep.
So look. Should I spoil? I really want to spoil one thing about the update 4.2.
All right.
Okay, don't tell anyone. You see this stuff like right below on the screen, like the honor. You know what it is actually. You get honor for doing something like finish battles, come out of top 3 by damage dealt, and so on and so forth. What we're going to do in 5.2.
In 5.2, guys, we want, and we are already ready for that, to improve our honor system and make it better.
Actually, what we're going to do is this is something that was discussed for quite a while.
Yep.
That people asked us to reward them for something other than damage.
Yep, for repairing others, for maybe being able to help to capture beacons.
And be rewarded for this like substantially.
Yes.
And I think the biggest pain point for many people was that they don't get silver or like damage points for breaking shields.
Physical and energy shields, exactly, yes. And all of these, so basically starting from 5.2 update, we will improve our honor system and you will receive honor after the battle for everything.
So basically, this is like a little spoiler for what we're going to have in 5.2.
That's a big spoiler.
It's a huge freaking spoiler, but don't tell anyone, and you will. Of course you will. So tell everyone, and expect the news really soon, because this is a really exciting thing. So expect.
We're really excited about it.
When 5.2 will arrive, we will include the full list of things you will get honor for, and. This will include, doing damage, taking beacons, doing repairs, breaking shields, like having some unspent tokens in free-for-all. And we're going to expand this list later on, but at this point we're going to make honor as some kind of like integral stat that will show how good you actually do in the battle. It's not just about damage; it's also about
everything you do.
Yes,
we want what we aim for is honor to be our best.
It's basically a measure of how good you are.
Measure of how good you are. Exactly. I couldn't tell it better.
So
All right.
Just let us know what do you think about this, and expect the update, because it's going to be pretty fun, because I don't think that people that focus on doing damage will suffer from it too much.
Nope.
They won't, but people who prefer other playstyles, they're going to be really happy.
Yep, that's true.
I hope so. Another beacon rush, another match. Let's go. Rush the beacons. It's like
no one is here asks, hey Stan, I have a question. Can we test drive robots so we don't regret buying it? Actually, we had Hangar X in our game, implemented last year, just for that cause. We wanted to give our players opportunity to test drive robots, to try them and to try weapons in the battle, and understand whether they like it or not, whether they like the gameplay,
there are also skirmishes.
Yeah, there are also skirmishes as well, for the same reason. So in Hangar X or in skirmishes, you can try playing with new robots or with new weapons and decide whether you want it or not.
This is perhaps not the perfect way to do this, but it's the way. And
when will the next actualization be available? I guess actualization comes for update?
Yes.
So when the 5.2 update will come, it will come this summer. I think we can tell it.
Yes.
Yes, definitely this summer, so...
could you please die? Thank you, Bulgasari. Why are you standing here like this?
Any more supply drops? Yes, we're having wild giveaway on Facebook as usual, but I think we're gonna modify it. So wild giveaway, actually it's an interesting story. Wild giveaway is here for about a year already, even more. Last time I checked, we had about 30 wild giveaways or so it's crazy.
That's a lot, actually.
That's a lot, yes. Actually, I might have want to count how many supply drops we gave during this time. It might be interesting. Maybe I will do it. But my point is, during all this time, we were giving away supply drops. It's useful. It's very comfortable for us. But we didn't ask what you guys wanted. So I think what we will do, maybe in the nearest future, we will give you an opportunity to choose. So whether you want supply drops, gold, silver or something else, you will choose each time there will be a wild giveaway, and after that wild giveaway will have the exact prizes you choose. So I think it's a good idea. If you agree with me, just spam in the comments, tell us. How long is the live stream? I think half an hour, maybe an hour.
Actually, why are we so big? Let's make the game bigger.
You know, there is some sound coming from above. Do you hear it, guys? I hope not. Some kind of things working there. So,
who am I going to heal?
gold.
Looks like I am going to heal myself.
Angel Morgado. Stan, I want there to be a pilot with your face. Thank you, Angel. That's a good idea.
Of course it is.
Yeah, well, I would really like to appear in the game, but it depends on our game designers and you guys. If you want me to appear in the game, tell us in the comments, and you can tell us in the comments as well what ability you want me to have. Personally, I vote for having an ability that will be useful for all the players.
Like not dying for once.
Ability, well, maybe, but just that can be used not on a particular robot, but any robot in any league. I want, well, if I will be created someday in the game as an avatar, I want to be useful for as many players out there as possible.
Let's go being... I'm so freaking fast. Actually, this is what I get for being behind in
This is what I get for 3 cups of espresso.
Yes. Actually, I
he
did this yesterday.
He looks like Tovsla coming to work sometimes, just like after he had his morning coffee.
I had a really intense brainstorm yesterday, so I took like 3 cups of espresso and I was like running around the office, around the whiteboard, trying to write the ideas for the next event.
He regretted it. True.
I actually didn't, but eventually I had to stop doing that and I lost like all the focus. So yeah, it wasn't a good idea, but I like being that fast.
Peter Veramothe, your ability should give more rewards. Actually, that's. I don't think we have right now. We have pilots that give you more rewards or silver for being in the battle.
Actually, we had an idea for making these kind of pilots that actually not pilots but engineers that are working in your like hangar, helping you to get more spoils and so on and so forth. But actually, we have another feature that will do pretty much the same, that will arrive in a few updates.
In a few
so
updates,
another spoiler.
That's true. Yeah, and another. You're a spoiler master today. You know that.
Yes, this is why you have to come to dev streams, even chill streams, because we love to leak stuff.
Hi Stan, I hope you make Lottie Rose the legendary pilot for Raven. She's been using all Griffin's Hangar, then switched to all Raven Hangar. Yes, I love Lottie Rosie very much, yes, and she's the perfect candidate for either a Griffin or a Raven bot. So both. I think if we will ever create a robot for Raven, it will, well,
it has to be based,
it has to be a Lottie Rose.
Lottie.
Yes, on her story. Being maybe the youngest and most famous pilot in the world of war robots, very capable of doing wonderful things with her birds. Yes.
Okay, seems like I did quite a good job on this Loki, and this adamant skill helped me a great deal to actually snatch these beacons from them, which makes me really happy Loki pilot.
Is Stan a robot? Will he come in War Robots?
We actually answered this question already, yes, in Ask Stan.
I am not sure I'm a robot.
Ah, no, of course you're not a robot.
You don't know what you're talking about.
No. You're not. He's not a robot, so even if he is, don't believe him.
Damn, how are you reading the comments? I don't know. So, frankly speaking, I try my best, but at least I saw your comments, so... Alright.
Okay, guys, praise me. I won this game. I'm alone. I did this.
Master of the game. And you know what? I think that's a good opportunity for something big.
To press the button?
Oh yes. Press
Maestro, press the button.
So guys, that's the time. That's our grand giveaway. That's the time to win and to spam, to test your luck and maybe receive one of our 3 big prizes. If you want to win 10,000 gold.
Very big prizes.
Very big prizes. If you want to win 10,000 gold to be one of our 3 lucky winners, all you have to do is spam #WR, your ID and your platform in the comments below. During this time, after we press the button, we will collect all the IDs, and three lucky winners, 3 cool guys and girls, will receive 10,000 gold each. It's a lot.
It was a heart. Like,
a lot of gold.
You can tell, but it was a heart.
So, once again, hashtag WR Chillstream, your ID and yet your platform. Yeah, just like written below. Are we ready? Have we pressed the button? Oh yes, we are getting it.
Okay, let's do this like we usually do on rehearsals, like.
And we're going. So, if you want to participate, it's the best time to receive a lot of gold, tons of gold, thousands of gold, 10,000 of gold among 3 people. We are collecting your IDs right now, not just our regular collecting for our robots or gold, but for a grand prize. Write your IDs right now. Invite your friends, invite your family, invite your, I don't know, dog, cat, hamster, your school teacher.
It actually will be really annoying if you won't win anything and your dog will. I'd be really pissed at my dog.
Your dog control you.
Yes.
Not control you, but control you as well, maybe.
Controls me. I don't have a dog. We already discussed it. I have a plant.
Yep, that's true.
It's actually almost dead at this point.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
I don't see what's written in there.
There's phonum. All right. What? All right. There are special signals coming from outer space. So guys, spam. Hashtag WR Chillstream. If you want to win 10,000 gold, that's the best time. That's the only time when you will try.
So shall we press the button or not?
Yes.
Let's do
all
this.
right. And stop. The first winner is Yusuf Dehar. Congratulations, you just won yourself 10,000 gold. Big prize, big times.
You'll receive your prize around Monday.
Yep.
Worst case,
next week.
Tuesday, because we'll have a lot of IDs to go through.
Oh my, that's true.
Yes, if we manage to do this on Monday, you'll receive your 10,000 gold on Monday.
If not, Tuesday or Wednesday, but at last. Okay, are we ready to choose another one? Oh yes, we are.
Are we?
So, Marcus Konkel.
Marcus.
I'm not sure I'm reading it good,
Yeah,
so sorry, but I think something will sweeten it up. 10,000 gold coming to your hangar next week. Congratulations, that's our second winner.
They spelled my name wrong, but at least I got some gold.
Yep.
Sorry,
I'm pretty sure guys thinks like that right now. And our third winner, we're ready, and yes, Francisco Lima. Congratulations, 10,000 gold coming to your hangar next week. So congratulations once again. 3 guys, 3 winners. 10,000 gold each.
There will be more.
But if you haven't won right now, you still can win one of 1,400 Ragnarok robots, Loki T or Fenrir, or 1,000 gold. So we will give away 1,000 gold to our 405 random comments, random players. So continue spamming hashtag WR Chillstream in the comment section.
And actually continue spamming with your questions, because we have
yes,
plenty of time to answer them.
Yes.
Actually, have I shown you the Adrian pilot?
You can show him right now.
I have him
here. You can spam your questions.
Although I just received him. He's not leveled up, but you can see like a little bit of his story, and you can see his portrait.
Yeah.
And his like main skill, which actually increases all damage to all weapons.
You know, I really like his helmet with an A sign. I think it's very like very stylish.
Yes. I mean, it's quite ominous because it's black, but I think
black is classic.
Yes.
Black is new black.
Yeah. Because if we take, for example, like people like Kyle Rogers, he also has black.
Yeah, with
black costume,
white eagle inside.
But he's a nice guy.
Yep.
He's a very nice guy, even though he can look quite ominous.
Heard, he's a nice guy. So, if you want to answer us anything, spam it in the...
Ask.
Oh yes.
Make us answer.
Ask.
Bring us to the answer. Spam
if you want to ask us anything, spam the questions, and I will try my best to read them.
And I'm going to win a little bit more. Maybe lose. It will be more interesting.
It will depend.
What mode you want me to play? What mode you want me to play? I can try playing free for all, but I don't have right piles for that. I can try, but let's play another Weekend Rush.
Oh, guy.
Maybe we'll have a separate stream dedicated only to free-for-all, because this is actually another mode that I really quite enjoy. But you cannot have like Loki running on like speed of the light in this mode.
Yellow Redstone WR, congrats for the winners. Yes guys, congratulations. 3 lucky winners that won 10,000 gold. But all the others, once again, you can still win one of our Ragnarok robots or 1,000 gold. So hashtag WR Chillstream in the comments.
I'm going to take this. It was Kumiko, right? Whatever. I'm going to retreat back into the cover and hope for another good target to surface, so I can dismantle them.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. When guys are you going to add new maps? Lots of questions about that, so we will answer it once again. We talked about it in our last several streams. We don't have plans for this year to add new maps. Actually, adding new maps is a very interesting yet complex thing, so our dev team likes it, but it's hard. And right now we have other things planned for War Robots as well, very important things.
The key thing that we're not going to, instead of making new maps, we're going to remake and update the older ones.
So we want to remodel older maps just to be very up to date.
Yes, because there are still maps that were made like very long time ago. For example, Springfield. It was the first map that was added to War Robots, and it wasn't even designed from the get-go for a robot game. It was designed actually for a car game. That's why it's so. That's why it's so huge, right? That's why it's so huge and so open.
A car game with Schutzes and Cossacks and Rogatkas.
And I died quite terribly here. And I'm going to keep dying, I think. No, I'm not. I'm not dying today. Okay, today I'm
Francisco Limo, thanks for the prize. You're the best. You're the best. Lucky guys, so...
Come on, say it again. Say it again.
You're breathtaking.
Good, thank you.
All of you are breathtaking.
My day's mate.
Well. Congratulations to the 3 winners. Yes, congratulations. Congratulations, guys. Thanks so much for showing love to the WR community. Love is in the air. Actually, that's my fingers.
It's pretty easy to show love to this kind of community because, I mean, it's crazy to see how many different people with different backgrounds from different countries, from different cultures, playing the same game, talking about the same stuff, and so on and so forth.
That's true, totally true. Actually, recently I had an idea that we should talk more about community. We should really tell community about community itself, about cool guys and girls out there having different interesting hobbies, interesting jobs, interesting stories in their lives.
Yeah, we had a section on the website, like a couple of articles called like Community Spotlight.
Yes, it was very good.
We really want to continue this kind of tradition because it's really interesting to explore what kind of people are actually present in War Robots community.
In the community itself. So we are looking forward to it, and I think we will make it someday.
Yes.
We need a many pilot. We want Manny to be.
We know that.
We want him to be pilot as well, believe us. Going through our questions.
Okay, I'm going to take
32 million views. Hi Stan, I make tons of boss villain to edit the game. Hope to visit my page in War Robot fan storyline. Thank you, 32 million views. I will try to find your page, and maybe one day we will make a skirmish with a villain robot or villain enemy, a villain pilot.
You mean like some kind of asymmetrical skirmish with one big enemy?
Yes.
We actually tried it with Kyle Rogers themed thing.
And it was quite good.
It was fun. It was fun. It was very different.
I think we will try it once more.
Doing it again, right?
Yes. No other development make their game so detailed like you, full of science and tech. Thank you. Thank you. That's actually, I think I will tell our dev guys, our designers, our game designers, comments from this stream, because we really like to hear it.
I hope he doesn't have an anti-stealth, or she. Okay, I'm just going to be around and like... Hello! Do you have some time to talk about our god Odin? Okay, no.
Our one-eyed pal Odin. Odin.
I think we're still going to win.
Hotshot 485. Hi Stan, when will be the new set of boss be released? Another spoiler?
Soon.
Pretty soon, and well, you can think it after that. So this summer, pretty soon, a new set of bots. The interesting thing is, although last couple of bots, bunch of bots, couple of bunches, they had one thing.
Unifying thing?
Yeah, unifying, like Dragon bots or Ragnarok Squad or Pantheon. This time it will be a little bit different, and there will be an explanation that will explain why these robots are different.
This is actually, okay, one spoiler.
Okay.
This is the first time we're going to base our robots on the in-game factions. Let's put it that way. If you want to know, learn more about in-game factions, like there are 5 of them, and there's an article on the website that explains what factions there actually are, and they are very different, like different 5 versions of humanity.
Different philosophy, different stories, different play styles. So our 3 robots, new robots, the unifying thing about them will be them being from different corporations, from different factions.
And they will be very different in the way they will be played.
In the way, yeah, in their abilities even.
And we're going to take some time with finishing them, because...
War Robots Raven 001. Will you add more league ranks? Grandmaster, Grand Champion? Actually, that question was in Ask Stan, our first pilot episode. And the answer is yes, someday I think we will add another league, but not in the nearest future.
Actually, we forgot one thing.
Which one?
About the deal that we have for watchers of the stream, viewers of the stream. That actually, if you go into the description of this live stream, you will see the link that will actually lead you to the game and will allow you to get Sting, the weapon, for a very cheap price, for gold or anything else.
So guys, for you guys who stay here, who are still with us, there is a special thing for you. Guys that were watching us but don't watch us right now, they won't receive it. So it's
a little secret.
It's an exclusive between us girls. So there is a link there in the description, and if you press it, you will go to the game, and there will be a special offer with Sting weapon. During the stream, it will be available only for you guys watching the stream right now.
It will actually be available until Monday, but...
Oh gosh, I wanted it to be a surprise, but...
This is the first time you hear about it, so use it wisely.
Yes, so we really wanted to make something special for you as well, not just regular giveaway and not just grand giveaway. So here is another thing. Use this link. It will be available through all the weekend. You can send it to your friends, and there is a sweet Sting weapon there that you can use. Android, I would like to
we could forget about this.
Address and thank you for the obvious improvements to matchmaking. Thank you. We're trying our best. We don't stop there. We continue working, but thank you for noticing.
Should I take this guy? Okay. Good enough for me. Should I go there? No, I think I better shouldn't. Or maybe I can actually do something.
Ember Knight asks, when will cross-platform come? Actually, that was another question from our Ask Stan pilot episode, and the answer is we want to make a cross-platform. We're really after it, but there is a lot of spaghetti code, old code needed to be rewritten.
Yes. So it will take quite a bit.
It will take. We are working on it right now, but it takes lots of work and lots of time and lots of people, and it creates lots of problems actually. And we want to work it smooth. So yes, it will appear. We work on it, but it takes a lot of time and work.
Sooner or later, we will have it.
Yes.
Like long story short.
Yes. Hey Stan, will we have a mode for squads only? Actually, that's a good question, and I think the answer is connected to the last question.
Yes.
So we really want to make a mode for guys playing with squads or with their clanmates, but as for now, I don't think we will have enough players in the game on different platforms.
I'll put it very simple, because at this point we have a lot of players playing War Robots, but there are some leagues, for example, Champion in particular,
Yes.
Where there's not the player pool is not that big, and if we keep
in mind there are different
keep making
platforms and different leagues.
Yeah. So as long as there are not too many squads playing the game actively right now, I mean, you can easily make it so during certain days, like calmer days, calm, like there will be like 1 or 2 squads playing on the same platform at the same time. So they will get matched against each other like constantly over and over and over.
And this it is actually very interesting.
This opens a lot of room for potential abuse.
And that's true as well.
For match fixing and so on and so forth.
So basically, we're really waiting for our Crestball fan feature to come, because after that we will be able to experiment with our modes, introducing squad modes, clan modes, and all the other things in the game.
But in the end, who knows? We told the same about making the separate mode queues, and in the end, it turned out to be fine. So this might happen.
Paul asks, like in caps lock.
Please die.
Hi Stan, when you do a Dracula robots?
Dracula, like
Dracula,
vampire.
Yeah, a vampire. I think what we can do, we can make a vampire paint job for the Halloween. That might be a good idea. Yes. I don't think we have one. And another thing, we can make a robot
that steals someone's durability.
Exactly.
How would you explain it? Okay, this is a tricky question. How you're going to explain it from the scientific point of view?
Oh, that's simple. When you don't know how to explain something, just say nanorobots.
Yes, nanobots.
That's the best explanation to anything. Why didn't you? I don't know. Where were you? It's Friday evening, and you're full of alcohol, or you return too late at night, or you didn't do your homework.
It's all nanobots, right?
Nanobots, of course. It's obvious. Nanobots.
Pretty obvious, yeah.
Hey Stan, which faction does Adrian belong in? Just curious. Actually, that's a good question.
Will you answer this? Because I know the answer. Do you know
I know the answer as well, but I think you can try guessing. So on our website, we have a special article, just as Toffler said, with all 5 factions. And actually, you can even see it in the design of Adrian's costume. So that he definitely belongs to one of 5 factions.
He's big, he's bulky, he's strong. He has like this huge power suit.
Huge armor, yeah. You got a league promotion, congratulations!
Did I? Actually. Yeah, even though I didn't do too much of a damage. Thanks team, you carried me. Okay, how much time do we have left?
Okay. Actually,
I think we can play the last game and answer a few more questions.
Okay, so if you want your question to be answered, spam them in our comment section, and if you want to participate in our giveaway, in our robot giveaway, to win one of our Ragnarok squad robots, a random one, Tyr, Loki or Fenrir, or if you want to win 1000 gold, anyway, spam hashtag WR Chillstream in our comments, and we will choose winners next week. Alright, back to the questions. Back to the questions.
What stuff do these
War Robots Skin Shop? Oh my. There is a guy named War Robots Skin Shop, and he asks, how can I send paint jobs? We don't have an opportunity to send paint jobs in the game right now. Unfortunately, yes. Maybe we will come with it one day, but as for now, we want to make our paint jobs better. Not just paint jobs, but make new models as well, just with Eldritch Ares.
Actually, I have a feeling that person with the name Skin Shop has certain intentions.
Certain interest in this, yes.
That's peculiar, to say the least.
Stan, is War Robots coming on Microsoft Store?
Microsoft Store, this is the one that has currently the use subscription thing, right?
Yes.
As far as I know, at this point we have no plans on adding more PC-focused based platforms. Like we already have Steam and Game Room, but for now we decided to stop doing this for now to focus more on the mobile version. So not anytime soon, but we might have a change of plans at some point.
Actually, there is an interesting question here. Hey Stan, will there be a Battle Royale type mode where you can pick up weapons or boosters during a game? That sounds like an interesting mode for a skirmish.
Sounds like, first, it sounds like an interesting skirmish.
Yes.
Second, it sounds like an interesting idea for a separate game set in the Warboss universe.
Actually, yes.
I'd love to have one.
I'd love to have as well,
And
but
I'd love
I
to
just
not
can't
die
imagine
right
the amount of work you have to do to make this kind of skirmish. So it will be pretty difficult to make, but maybe one day. I really love the idea. Thank you.
It's a great idea.
You guys are great. Thanks for the amazing game. I'm looking forward to the next best thing. Thank you.
Right.
You're breathtaking. There was a Stan, where can I see the Steam deal? Yes, RoboCookie. So, RoboCookie and all the others. If you want a special exclusive Steam deal for this stream, you can press the link below in the description of the stream, and it will take you to our
To the game, basically.
to the game, yes, and you will receive a special deal, something for you. There was one question I wanted to ask, but I can't find it right now. Oh yes, I remember. When the arena and will the arena come back?
It will.
It will.
Long story short, it will, and it will sooner than you might expect.
Yes. So stay tuned.
Okay, whenever I play Loki, I actually try to pull on my try-hard pants, and so far it pays off like greatly. I love it.
Hey Stan, is there any plans to be able
Hello?
to give resources to clan members for winning tournaments
Hello?
or clan prizes?
Hello? Hello?
Actually, that's a very good
Shit.
question. We had a feature in our game that helped. Well, basically, you could gift things to your clanmates, but it was abused very much. So we had to shut it off.
Abused in a way that's not just used by people, but it was used by people who,
By not very
by scammers,
good people.
basically.
Yes. So it.
We had to.
In a
remove from the
nutshell,
game.
it made things worse, not better. So we had to cut it off. Maybe it will return, but in some another implementation.
The problem with this kind of people who actually use this feature for, for making like a black market for gold selling, is not the fact that people actually are selling gold, but the fact that they are actually very unreliable in terms of if you buy something from them,
Yes.
you can
Oh, yes.
never be sure that you will actually receive something, and this is an issue.
Hey Stan, why is Arena not on the Amazon server? We will have Arena. We already talked about it.
Currently, Arena is not
Currently,
active.
Arena is not active on all platforms,
Yes.
but it will return. Stan, lots of Stan. Will there ever be 2 upgrade slots in the future? Actually, that's an interesting question. As for now, we try to play a little bit with upgrade times and upgrade cost with our upgrade rush and upgrade overdrive. You had both of them, and you had them during the events. By the way, you can tell us in the comments which you liked more, upgrade rush or upgrade overdrive. Cutting the price in half, or cutting the times in
Not in
half.
half, but wait, 25%. But
Yeah, but still, very good. About the second upgrade slot, we're thinking about it. Let me say so.
The point is, it will require to rewrite a lot of different stuff. We're thinking about it, but not in the nearest future. Let's put it that way.
But in the nearest future, we have a big new feature that will help you get new stuff much faster.
Yes, in certain conditions, yes.
Rajat Singh, Stan, this is the best game ever. I can agree. Thank you. You're the best.
Okay, so I'm going to rip this guy apart. Rip and tear. And probably...
Can you make the blue team soft so you can fire and walk through them? Actually, that reminds me of a good story. Lots of years ago, when we were having a Halloween event, we wanted to make ghosts. So ghosts of the robots on the battlefield,
which actually broke a shit ton of devices.
Yes, and it broke all the game. Like, it was crazy. The idea itself was very good, having ghost robots coming on the maps and you can come through them or see them. But when we tried to implement it, the game just broke. And actually, here in Pixonic, this ghost robots thing is still a joke, a big joke. Whenever we talk about breaking the game or whenever we are afraid of having a new big feature and we're afraid that it will damage the game, I mean, when we get it in the stores, that there will be some kind of problems.
Okay.
We're talking about ghost robots. You want to read it?
I see that people report that Sting Deal is not working for the iOS. On iOS.
On iOS.
So we'll check it out. If we'll find a way to make it work, if we'll find the reason why it doesn't work. Anyway, there will be more of this stuff in the future. So
so this link will work till Monday, and right after the stream we will check it. If there are any problems, we'll definitely fix it. So don't worry.
In any case, this is actually an experiment for us, because we didn't try anything like this before. Like, we just came to developers and said, like, guys, we have a lot of people watching our dev streams. Can we actually give them something that they can use, like the exclusive?
Yes.
So they just bundled it up together and said, like, try this, and we are like, okay.
Okay.
And if it won't work, we'll come up with something else. Because
So don't worry, we will fix it. Oh, well, our guys will fix it and help us.
Stan, will voice communication will be added?
Will voice communication be added? I think that the best option right now for voice communication is using things like Discord. So you can gather there, you can talk with your teammates, clanmates, with your squad. You can choose times when you want to play, and you can use voice communication as well. So if you want, Discord is the best option from my point of view.
Are we going to add it? Unfortunately, not yet. But if you want to have these options, maybe you should try other solutions.
I cannot find the link to get this thing. It's right here in the description under the stream.
Yes.
If you're watching it on Facebook, you can find it out. Oh, on YouTube, sorry. On YouTube, you can find out, and we will check if it works or not.
Let's go further.
Let's choose like 5 last questions.
Stan, I saw the good one. Do you have any plans for improving old bots? Okay, I'll try to describe the situations with old bots.
Okay,
how it is.
So
what do we have right now with the robots, like older robots, newer robots? We have them set in a certain like way, like some progression. So you start with more simple robots, with simpler mechanics, with simple ways you can build them. Then we add more and more concepts, more skills, more skill intensive mechanics. So basically, if you take very old robots, for example, like Kazakh, Shoots, Boa, VTS, Golem, and so on, they're your like basically training robots. We actually trying to add new ways to spice their gameplay up with pilots, for example.
With pilots, yes.
You
exactly.
gave a good example with pilots that remove Ragatka skill and make it way faster, or the way that Ragatka can heal, regenerate each time it jumps.
Yes.
But overall, the idea is to make some kind of progression from simpler robots to robots that are harder to control, harder to master. So if we take some robots that are maybe not that old, but still very competitive, like for example, we have some plans on doing something with Raven, for example, in the future. So we try to give you as many options to play with in higher leagues, but still there's some subset of robots that is supposed to be like effective for newer players. It's the way they will learn the game, learn the basic ropes, or all the bases. Like, more organically.
All right, a question, my turn. Is there going to be a way to cancel an upgrade?
Perhaps. I mean, this all boils down to the UI. We currently have like interface, and we have lots of plans on remaking the current like Hangar interface, for example, because trying to find the robot you need in the store is actually quite a hassle at this point. So this is something that we're going to address at least by the end of the year. We're going to remake a lot of different screens and menus in the game. There's a lot going on right now behind the scenes, so you're going to see a lot of changes in this department. Perhaps there will be canceling for upgrades, but I can't say for sure because I haven't delved too deep into plans of our UI designers.
Yep, that's true.
But stay tuned for the news.
Hi bosses, will you broadcast in Russian?
Will we? Hello, Taras.
Actually,
We say actually too much.
We are trying to be. We are trying to talk with a wide audience and to choose this audience as wide as we can. So English is, although our native language is Russian, и по очевидным причинам нам намного проще говорить на русском. Я сейчас немножко перешел на русский. I talked in Russian a little bit just for me to be easier. And
so he just shows off. That's how good his Russian is.
But we work with people from all over the world, and people from all over the world play War Robots. So if we want to be understood, we need to talk English.
But still, there's still a chance that we'll try to do some like regional-focused live streams. For example,
maybe.
Our Japanese community manager is actually really intrigued
Oh,
to try and
yes, that's true.
running the streams
So,
for Japan.
Yes.
So if at some point we'll have someone who is eager to take this line of job, because actually streaming takes a lot of energy. But at this point we're trying to lead all this energy, like push it to the direction that, I mean, if we take our player base, there's more English-speaking people than Russian or Japanese and like Chinese even speaking players. So this is where our attention currently is. But this might change in the nearest future. Hope I managed to answer your question.
Hi, War Robots Bulldog. When will we having a clan tournament? That's another good question, actually.
Because we actually have an answer to this question as well.
Oh yes, and it will be?
This is not a clan tournament in a way how it's called.
But
Adrian Chong is actually going to run a tournament. You can go to his channel, and he is calling for people who has some experience running a tournament to make it as big and as extensive and covering as much of platforms and regions as possible. So he's quite ambitious with this kind of stuff, and he has quite a significant prize pool on his hands.
So yeah, if you want, you can go to his channel and participate.
Yeah,
as simple as that.
We're not running any tournaments ourselves yet. But we encourage you to do your own tournaments. If you want to do something in this direction,
contact us.
Tell us. Yes, or contact Adrian, because Adrian has quite a bit of ambition in that direction.
And experience as well.
Yes.
Stan, what do you think about robot with wheels? I think it's a good idea. Maybe a robot with wheels transforming, but wheel is a little bit difficult construction for our game right now. We never had a robot with a wheel rolling around, like rolling.
I mean, it will require us to build an entirely different,
entirely different model and technology of robot. And
this is actually a really interesting thing to try.
We want to experiment with it.
Maybe we will experiment with it at some point in the future, but at this point we have something very different coming. This is another spoiler.
Why don't
it's not. No, it's not.
Why don't you make robots based on Russia? Well, there are two answers to that. First of all, right now in our game we have factions, not countries. Yes, each faction is a mix of different countries, nations, cultures. And another question, well, from the perspective of having inspiration, our first robots were based on Russian robots.
Kazakh, Natasha.
Natasha, Kazakh,
Vitis.
Vitis, yep, Russian names basically. Stan, Ares, Nerf. Alrighty guys, any nerfs or buffs that will come. Right now we implemented pilots, and we together are still looking at them and trying them with different combinations, with different abilities, coming up with different
There's a
builds.
strong notion that not Ares requires a nerf, but Last Stand requires a nerf. We're actually paying more attention to Last Stand.
Yes, to the module Last Stand, because maybe nerfing Last Stand will help Ares, and maybe not just Ares, but a pool of things that you are worried about.
This also covers Aojun, this also covers many other robots that currently dominate higher leagues. So we are actually looking into Last Stand how to make its nerf not as oppressive as, for example, it happened with Shock Train, which basically made many people very unhappy because they are already invested into it a lot of time, a lot of their attention. So around 5.3 you can expect another rebalance that will change some things. So stay tuned for this. And actually, I have one thing to add to that question about Russian robots.
Okay.
Actually, why we don't do this at this point? Because there's still a lot of stuff that can be done about other cultures. Because for us, on one hand, it is very interesting to. There's not many games that try. There are not many games that try to put some Slavic mythology in action. For example, there may be Poland, CD Projekt Red, doing Witcher games and so on. There are lesser indie games, but if we take something bigger, there's not too much going in that direction. And while it is interesting to explore for us, one of our bigger passions is actually exploring what's outside. So there's a lot that is still not yet tapped in.
You're just talking like Star Trek intro. Places people never went to, and we have to go beyond.
Basically, yes. We have to go beyond Russia.
Because you never know where you will get inspiration from, and we receive it from everywhere.
But still, I still hope that at some point we will have some kind of robot pack, Dashbox, Tribok, вот это вот все.
Perun,
all that stuff. So there's still a lot like Leshy robot or something like this, like Baba Yaga, because
Baba Yaga.
Thank you, John Wick. Thank you, John
Baba
Wick.
Yaga is popular. Yes.
Stuff. So
the last question, Stan. What about the Bastion bot?
Ooh.
And you know why I chose it?
Yes. I mean,
stay tuned.
We have a story to tell about Bastion. It's small maybe, but you will see what's left of Bastion quite soon.
Yes, so stay tuned. You hit the point. Alright guys, I think that's all.
I think, yeah.
That's all for today. Thank you for being with us today. It was a pleasure as usual. A Chillstream with a grand giveaway. We also had a new thing. We had a link with a special exclusive deal for you. If it doesn't work, we will check it right after the stream and fix it, and it will work until Monday. So guys, if you want to use it, send it to your friends. We will check it out just after the stream.
Even if it won't work, we will try to come up with something else for the next time. Because once again, it is a very crazily experimental thing. And it may break.
Well, we really hope it will be fixed. Anything that can be break.
So apologies for those who couldn't use it.
Yes.
And we'll let you know if we make it work.
Okay, thank you guys.
And yes, all of you guys who have entered your IDs and the hashtag, we will run random selection from all of you and pick the ones who won either one of 1,400 robots
Ragnarok Squad
or
robots, yes.
one of 400 1,000 gold packs.
Yes.
And you will receive them if you are actually a winner. You'll receive them around Monday, Tuesday, and you'll see the list of winners here on YouTube or on Facebook, because we're running the giveaway among all the viewers of this live stream. So
the beginning of the next week, basically.
Make sure you come back and see if you're on the list. And if you're not,
don't worry, there are lots
will
of
be
things coming in the future. So, thank you. There we were, Stan and Tovsla hosting for you today.
Stan, Tovsla,
and see you next dev stream. Bye.
See you.